named Norris Shelton. And I'm not trying to drone in to beat a dead horse talking about the leaders of ADOS, the group, because that ship is sailed. I'm not going to beat a dead horse because they're pretty much done right now. Their credibility is shot and people aren't even taking them seriously anymore. So they're pretty much a done deal right now, and they know it. They, some of their minions and them, they've been trolling and all that stuff, but they're done right now, and they know that. So now we can get to the business of building, of an empowerment building. But one thing I don't like, and I have to touch on this, the leaders of the organization ADOS, where they're running around talking about they created this and they founded this and founded that and created this. Even the name that they came up with, they stole that from a brother named Norris Shelton. Let me show y'all something. Now this is an old video. This video is from like 2009, and this brother, he's been talking about this for like 50 years. He's written books about this, and this brother, he has an organization, not an organization, but he does have an organization. It's called the American Slaves, Inc., but he talks about a lineage. He coined the phrase of a lineage called descendants of American slaves. There's a brother out of Louisville, Norris Shelton. Let me play this. Norris Shelton out of Louisville. And from what I understand, some of the leaders of ADOS, they were all in his chat room and all this stuff. So they've been studying this guy and basically just took his stuff. Hold on. This is 2009.
Slave masters did to our people. They bred us to be ignorant.
We did. We got to do something.
In order to know who we truly are, we have to go back to the core. America captured Africans and bred their offspring to be slaves. That's what we are. We're descendants of slaves. An African American is a person from Africa who comes to America to make money and goes through the immigration department and gets a visa or obtains citizenship. That's an African American, same as a Chinese American, a German American, Italian American. We are none of those. We are descendants of American slaves. And the reason I make that point so vital, we are the only race of people that is bred to the most powerful country in the world. We're the only child, but we don't know it. We are running around here thinking we're African Americans. No, we're not African Americans. We're not even close. We're descendants of American slaves. We're the only race was ever bred in America. We're the only child.
All right, man, that's this brother laying it out right here, dude. I mean, this brother was, shit. Like, wow. Okay. Put this over here to the side. Okay. Dude. They just blatantly took this dude's stuff. And he's out there in Louisville. That's where they had their first conference, out there in Louisville, out there in Kentucky. Now, somebody said MLK mentioned it first. Stop it. That's y'all trying to promote that BS. He just mentioned the term descendant of slaves. This brother Shelton, he classified us as an ethnic group. That was his whole thing. That's different than just Dr. King mentioning the term. This brother, Norris Shelton, he distinguished us as an ethnic group using the term descendant of American slaves. The ADOS people, the group, they were like, well, we didn't steal it. It ain't the same. Ours, American descendants of slavery. So it's different. They changed two words around. They changed two words around. So they can't even bullshit themselves out of it in a logical way. They took this man's stuff, didn't give him no props or credit for it, changed two words around and said, look at what we created. You dig? I can't. That's just like, hey man, I'm about to form a country. I'm going to call it America's United States. Well, there's already the United States of America. No. This is different now. This ain't the United States of America. No, this is going to be called America's United States. That's I founded that now. We don't have time for silly double talk, family. We don't have time for silly double talk. We just don't have time for it. Yeah, they're done. And they're done to the point where I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad for them. They're so done. I mean, it was a tremendous fall. They're done. Their credibility is shot. And oh yeah, boy, shout out to Boyce. Boyce was dropping some heavy receipts. Boyce was like, he had to give money to Yvette, who's the co-founder of the group, because she was living at home with her parents while over the age of 40. I'm like, damn, is this your king and queen? This woman is over the age of 40, living at home with her parents and talking about, well, it's because black folks, based on the data, don't have the money. So all of us should be living with our parents. This type of crazy talk. Family, that failure, loser talk, we don't need that. We don't need that type of garbage. Family, there's an abundance out here. We need to be codified so we can get it. It's out here for us. We're going to get you around successful people so that you can get it popping. This woman is out here trying to give you advice and allegedly is living at home with her parents over the age of 40. Marking your name on ramen noodles. Your mama's coming in the room asking questions. Baby, I found some money in your dildo drawer. Whose money is that? You know, you're too old for that. You're too old for that.